India's electric vehicle story is picking up serious pace, and this time, a global crisis may be adding fuel to the shift.
The West Asia conflict led to oil price volatility and supply concerns among buyers, and that turned out to be an opportunity in disguise for the electric vehicle segments. So how exactly is it playing out in India, and how does it compare globally? Here's a report that tells you more. Take a look.
The financial year 2026 turned out to be a landmark year for India's EV industry. According to Federation of Automobile Dealers Association, total EV sales crossed 2.45 million units, growing nearly 25% from the last year, with strong double-digit growth across segments. Electric two-wheelers led the charge, crossing 1.4 million units, while three-wheelers dominated with over 60% segment share. Passenger EVs also surged 83%, nearing the 200,000 mark, while commercial EVs more than doubled. Clearly, India's EV shift is being driven by mass mobility, especially two- and three-wheelers. A key trigger behind this acceleration is a 50% surge in global oil prices and supply concern due to the West Asia conflict. Disruption around the critical routes like the Strait of Hormuz led to higher uncertainty about fuel prices and supply. Now, while India has not changed the pump prices for petrol and diesel vehicles, they do appear more expensive to run. And that is nudging consumers towards EVs as a more stable, green and cost-efficient option. Globally too, similar trends are visible. China has crossed 50% EV penetration in new car sales. It is using electrification as a hedge against oil shocks. In Pakistan, rising fuel costs are driving demand for electric two-wheelers. Even in developed markets, consumers are exploring EVs, but affordability remains a concern. Back home in India, automakers say consumer interest is clearly rising. Tata Motors told WION that higher fuel costs, better total cost of ownership and improving charging infrastructure are driving more inquiries for EVs across the country. Dealers are also reporting increased footfalls and growing awareness around energy security and sustainability. But there's also a challenge emerging. Maruti Suzuki has warned that the West Asia conflict is pushing up commodity prices, from oil and gas to key metals, raising input costs for automakers. The company earlier this month indicated that it may have to pass on these costs to consumers even as it monitors potential supply disruptions going forward. Meanwhile, premium car makers are also seeing rising inquiries as affluent buyers look to hedge against fuel volatility and shift towards cleaner mobility.
What has recently worked in our favor in short term is the news about the oil prices going up and the disruption globally. And I think that really played on consumers' mind, and I think we were at the right place at the right time, because we had this huge electric portfolio. Last year we did 21% of our sales through electric vehicles, and because of all the situation around, a lot more people are shifting to electric vehicles, and hence there's 83% growth in electric vehicles for us in Q1.
Clearly, even in the luxury segment, EV interest is picking up gradually. BMW saw an increase in sales of over 120% in the 2026 financial year, while Kia saw a 790% jump as per the FADA data.
India's EV story is clearly accelerating. Across two-wheelers, three-wheelers and even passenger vehicles, adoption is picking up pace year after year. And interestingly, global disruptions like the West Asia conflict may have accelerated the pace and acted as unexpected catalysts. Now the big question is, will this momentum sustain once geopolitical tensions ease? And that is something we'll be tracking closely. This is Kanishka Sarkar for WION with camera person Piyush Kumar.